I guess we are back, motherfucker. No, I'm joking. Yeah, honestly, I miss recording a podcast. It's been a long time. Last time I recorded, actually, earthquake happened, and a lot of things changed since the last episode. And I'm happy for all those changes. Honestly, like I. No, seriously, I learned how to I learned to remove distractions from my life, and I can say it was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. So it started from me deleting Instagram at the first place, and that followed along with removing and deleting a lot of things from my life, and it actually made me focus more in life. It made me more. It made me enjoy the moment more. Like after all of this happens, I realized I haven't been living. I was just living in this day to day life that everything was happening so fast, and it was like, I don't. What the fuck? I guess. I don't know. Even my laptop, I think it was probably something from Twitter. Anyway, it was weird as fuck. Yeah, so, yeah. What I was saying? I realized I've been living in such a fast paced life that I couldn't really enjoy the life itself. Everything was going so fast. It was like I'm always in a hurry and I don't have enough time. But nowadays it's been like more peaceful. It's way more peaceful. Like I start to see other people from outside, like the people that are always in a hurry. And what the fuck is going on here? Yeah. So a lot of people that are just like hurrying in life, and they don't really have a grasp of the moment and see what's up. And it's funny. People are like, since I did all of this thingy, I felt less anxious and less stressed about everything. And I realized like I don't have to worry about shit. It's just like I have time. Just have to plan shit out and just go with your plans. I mean, I wasn't successful at that part yet, but I mean, in general, it's. I realize life is way simpler than I used to think. Like, I still have problems. I still have thoughts in my head, but with less distraction, I realize how I can control my thoughts. How can I just sit down and think about them? Like back in the day when I was having distractions, and in like a couple of minutes, I'm gonna explain. It's not only apps that I use; it's also people. It's the environment and everything you're into. So yeah, I could sit down and just think without trying to distract myself from thinking. Not distracting myself. It was more like I am delaying thinking about things. But now I just can, because I don't have anything to do. Like I don't have anything that rottens my brain and make me think that I have. How can I explain it? That's why you should get ready for your podcasts. No. Okay, let me tell you something. It's just like you have a better time. No, what the fuck you're talking about? I'm not gonna cut any of this. This is my show. I do whatever I want. Yeah. What I was saying, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Some weird fly is stuck somewhere that I can hear it flying, but I don't really care. Uh, yeah. Oh. What I meant was by the distracting myself with like with things that I thought there were things to do, but they're not things to do. It's like you put your mind in this simulation that you just, stop thinking. It's the same thing like alcohol. Like you have like for people that drink a lot, is like they have these thoughts in their head that they cannot like get over it, and just drink alcohol to you know stop thinking about this stuff. And for me, it's the same shit. For I mean, the alcohol part, yes, but other things too. It was like me sitting down, scrolling Instagram, or spending time with people to just avoid the things I have to do. And it just was as, and in the end of the day, I was always feeling guilty because I'm like, okay, I thought I'm doing things, but I'm technically not doing shit. And especially when people around you are in the same situation, they are an extra layer of your distraction, and you just go through this loop of every day waking up. You go to the people that they think they're doing something, but in the end of the day, they're not doing shit. So you go home, you know, go through your things that you do, and you just wake up, do the same thing again. I call it the delusion of working. And the delusion of working, like one of the parts is like you reward yourself for the smallest things you do. Like I remember I was like, for every like 30 minutes of coding, I would like spend 2 hours in Instagram. Or just like for when we used to sit down in the cafe near to my uni, I used to work for like 15 minutes, then I used to talk like 2 hours, and then another 15 minutes and 2 hours. And yeah, I know my thoughts are just all around the place. I should just start like actually writing notes down before I want to record a podcast. But today I just felt like it. Today I was like, after 200 something days, I just want to record something. And hopefully I record one podcast a week or two podcasts a week. I don't know. Um, so back to the distraction part. Distractions are not only apps that you use. It can be people. It can be people around you. It can be like a group of things and people at the same time. Like all of them are putting their hands together to just they try to distract you. And frankly, it's everywhere in our lives now. Like when you look around and you just try to find a peace, like you're trying to find a calm spot for yourself, and everywhere you just go, advertisement, distractions, new trends, new shit, new discussions, and I think these distractions made us to start reflecting on our thoughts, and it's just like a lot of inputs at the same time, and you cannot really uh focus on these inputs. Like it's just like constantly, it's like a angry river just going like a really harsh flow, and it's just going down, and it just your input and your output is like your bathroom faucet. It's like nothing. It's like barely some water compared to the things that are coming out. And people give me this argument that yes, all of this have their good sides too. I'm like, sure, it does have its good side, but if you want to take the whole thing and get out the net, it's probably negative. At least for me, it was negative. Because a lot of my friends were like complaining to me. They were like, oh, why you're deleting everything? You can just control yourself. I'm like, I cannot control myself. So I just delete them, and I actually did. My phone, like doesn't have anything in it on just the essentials, nothing crazy. Um, yeah, I. It's like removing the distractions helped me bring down the tempo of my life. Like before, the tempo was like 120. Now it's like 60, and it just feels nice. It just feels amazing going with this flow. And the best part is I don't have anxiety anymore. I don't have to question my myself. And yeah, I kind of removed all of the people that were distractions to me, or at least I mm, made their, like, I give the minimum amount of time for them to be around me, and I just don't really want to see them. Just when I see them, when I see uh how negative and how, like, I don't know, they feel toxic. Like, at least for my brain they feel toxic. I don't know for others, but for my brain is feel like I just had a McDonald's, and it just doesn't feel good anymore. Back in the day it was like amazing. I would spend hours and hours like this. Like I would just go through Instagram, um I don't know, go through X, watch random shit on YouTube, opening my Snapchat like 100 times a day. And when I was outside, I would just spend my time talking to people, talking about things that doesn't really affect my life, and just there were like extra added information that doesn't really help anybody. So I stopped caring about most of the things. I just don't want to. I don't even care about it. I don't even care about things that happen in the world anymore unless they're funny. Some things are hilarious. Like I cannot stop watching them for some reason. But in general, before I used to care about every single thing happens, but now I just don't care. And another thing about removing all of this distraction is like you will not be aware of the things that you don't have any effect on them. Like I don't know about what's going on in the politics, and I like politics. Politics is amazing. Like sometimes I just update myself with like one podcast or something, but in general, when you're not update, like I realized some things after like 1 week of happening, and just like I feel like imagine a computer have RAM. Okay, imagine us humans, they have like 32 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, and by removing all of the things that I mentioned, is like they were like occupying like, I don't know, like 28 gigabytes of my RAM, 20 gigabytes of my RAM, something like this. And since I removed them, it's just like zero, and I have more time for myself. And I love the time for myself. I love to spend my time for myself and not giving it to any platform, or not giving it to people that they don't deserve it. Honestly, like you do. Yes, like for me, I don't know about you that watching this, but I give a lot of attention and time and care and to people that I like, to people that I love. And during this lifetime, I realized, I mean, like, I think like five of them really deserved it until now. And it just puts you in this constant loop of giving, 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 and suddenly you're not giving anymore. And not, you're not giving, sorry, I made a mistake. It's like suddenly you don't even have energy for yourself, and you spend all of those energies for other people, and they don't really deserve it, trust me. And since I did all of this, people start complaining about, oh, why you're not spending time with us? Why you're not doing that? Why you're not doing this? And they expect me to listen to them, like to listen to their problems, for naggings and shit. I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. It's just a new me. I did that because I cared about humanity in general. Not not saying that, I'm not implying that I don't care about humanity anymore, but I'm more selective about it. I mean, maybe some other people, they don't think it's selective, but I think it's totally selective. I rather select the people that I want to give. It's just dumb. The other way is just dumb. Sorry for anyone that does it. It's just dumb. When you sit down and think about it, and you think about the whole history you have with other people, you see it's dumb. Why would you do that? Like, if you're their mom, I get it. Other than that, I don't really get it. So yeah, they expect me to be the people. I'm just ranting at this point. I don't really like. You see, like, um, I feel like I feel like this is like my therapy session, and I just doesn't have any topic and just come and just talk about it. I know the problem. I just have to make it more organized, because even in my real life, I talk like this. Like, when I feel like people, when they sit with me, they're like, I talk suddenly about 20 things that doesn't have any common theme. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Yeah, I'm just ranting at this point. But anyway, so yeah, um, they expect you to do the things you used to do, and it's okay for you if you don't want to do them. It's totally okay. Who gives a fuck about other people? You shouldn't. If you do, you shouldn't care about other people, because they don't care about you. Most of them, like 98% of them, they don't care about you. You're just there for them to like spend some time with them, or you have some benefits for them. But in the full picture, they don't really care about you. No one cares about the other person in the full picture. Like, if crisis happens, everyone gonna take care of themselves first. So that's why I say it's just you and you. So take care of yourself, and don't let other people take that energy, your focus, your, I don't know, your anything. I don't let them take anything from you. It just doesn't worth it. I saw this in friendships, in relationships, and parenthood. I saw it everywhere. Like, I saw parents that are taking the energy of their kids, and they just giving them toxic shit in their brain that they don't have to know, or friends that they look nice, and they look supportive and affirmative, but in the end of the day, uh, about friends, this is the most important thing. Sometimes you're in a group of friends that you think you people got it. You think you people are doing something really nice together. Not as a group, but like every individual is doing something. But the worst thing that can happen is all of you are in delusion of working on anything. Like, even going to gym. Like, being in that side of the spectrum is the most fucked up part. Because you don't know, you're not doing anything. You're just you're just delusioning yourself of doing shit done. But in the end of the day, when you want to look at outputs, you have nothing to show, or very little to show, compared to what you could do. Be careful of your friends, honestly. Like, I've been in different types of group friends. I had different friends. I had people from my country. I had people from other countries. But be careful. Like, you never know how how deep you can be in some shit that it's not like something harmful, but you're just wasting your time and your energy for people. I think everything is transactional. I think every friendship, relationship, I don't know, partnership. I saw them all of them as a transactional, because, and I had my best friend disagreeing with me on this for the longest time I could remember, until not the longest time, but I mean, one time we actually sit down and talked about it. I convinced them. It's like all of us, when we are more than one people, like me and someone else, I give them some things and they give me some things back. Okay? I don't think there is a friendship that you just friends with them for no reason. Okay? It's like, it doesn't have to be money. It's not money related. I'm not talking about money, because when I talk about this, people think, oh, they should give you something. So I mean, no, nothing about money. Okay. For example, me and my best friend. I'm the crazy one. He's the more mature one. Okay. So he gives me some insights of my thoughts and my behavior and stuff. I give him the same thing. Like, I make him laugh. He makes me think logical, more rational. You know, there are things that we give to each other. It's not like for free. So here's the important part. If you have a friendship or relationship that is just only one of you giving and the other one just receiving, burn that shit down. You're gonna thank me later. Just burn that shit out. Cause I spend a long time trying to do maybe the thing you're trying to do. Trust me, it's never gonna work. And you're gonna hate yourself. And you're gonna be the bad guy. And when you leave, they're gonna be like, "Oh, why are you leaving?" It just happened all over my world. So I stopped caring about people that much. Yeah, so be careful who you choose as a friend or as a partner. Doesn't really matter. I put them in the same category. Be careful who you're choosing, because the same person can fuck you up and the same person can make you fly. Not the same person, I mean, you get what I mean. Like, a person can make you fly, a person can, just kill you with a shotgun. Yeah. So back to distractions. Yeah, I really recommend people to do this. Like, at least do for a test. Do it for a week. Just give yourself some time. Just let you and your thoughts be alone. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be bored. One of the best things that happened to me recently is me being bored. So, since I became bored, I started reading more books. I'm reading books. I'm into like classic literature, and I'm enjoying it. I sit down, I think, like, and now I'm going to uni with bus. It's That's another kind of, I don't call it as a distraction, but it's another way of me seeing life in a more slow and better perspective. Because first time I got in the bus after a long time, I was like, oh, it's been so long that it was like I was disconnected from the society, and I was just, going on my own, coming back on my own, listening to music, like loud music, just trying to go fast and shit. But I was like, damn, this is actually chill. And just, you have to wait, you have to be patient. That's the things that we lost to these distractions nowadays, is that we forgot how to be patient and we forgot how to focus. And it's just mad. And I feel like we are losing as a society, as like people in the world, not just one country or something. You're losing as a society because when I look back, everything was much more fun. Like, especially in the 80s, 90s, I feel like things were, it was simpler, and at the same time, it was like people are taking their time of living. Okay, when you watch shows from the 90s, when you watch shows from like, yeah, 90s and early 2000s, it was like, now I feel like I know it's a movie. I know in the end of the day it's just a movie. But the more we went, the more we lost that kind of low speed kind of movies. Not movies. I watch series, but like I watched Friends, and now I'm watching Two and a Half Men. I love sitcoms. It's just amazing. I really enjoy watching sitcoms. So yeah, it's just like when you look back, it feels like life was slower than now. But when you watch like new movies and series, it was like there have to be action every fucking second. But back in the day, it was like just chilling. We just go. Yeah. Maybe it's a totally wrong thing because I don't really watch movies, but for the ones that I watch, I can say that. Yeah. I don't know. Just a thought I'm throwing out. And yeah, the reason I said we are failing as a society is because um it just like, I don't know, it's just we are not appreciating life enough. We see this dark fucking sketchy fucked up shit that we think this is life. I mean, it does have its own challenges. I'm not saying it's like fucking easy. But what I'm saying is, in all this fucked up shit that going on outside, all of the, you know, I mean, yeah, like, now I'm thinking about it, I'm smiling. That's why I'm smiling. And like, in all that shit, in all of that dirty, dark, shitty, everything you can name in the book, in the end of the day, it's just, I came here once. Let's just enjoy it. Don't fuck it up for ourselves. And we are just doing that. We are seeing life and just living from a really small lens. We think it's a big lens because we see everything through social media. Oh, but when you look at outside, it's bright. It's sunny. Get out. Go get some sunlight. Go for a walk. Walk to somewhere. I don't know. You can. There. I wish I could explain this, but I mean, in future episodes, I'm probably gonna explain it because even this is a new thing for me. But I'm in the part that I remove the distractions, and now I'm in this phase that I'm getting to know this new phase of life. And until now, it was amazing. I have peace of mind. I can just be me. Don't have to force myself to anybody, or just don't have to change anything. It's just me. I never felt more me than now. It just feels right. And I'm happy for lots of things happened to me that I came here at this point of my life. Because me getting out of everything was just me being frustrated with people and with my situation, with everything. So it was a way to show my anger, and apparently that really worked out for me. I wish everyone someday experience this and just see how good it feels when you just on your own. There is there is nothing controlling your brain. There is nothing controlling your narrative. I know it's kind of like concert, not what they call it. I forgot the word. Uh, Conspiracy theory that the government is controlling your mind. It is controlling your word. It is controlling your mind without you even noticing it. It's not controlling your mind, but it's feeding what you want, what they want in your brain. It's just, and I think the internet is dead. After being out of it, I realized that internet theory is actually real. It's not real anymore. It's just a simulation of cheap dopamines, and just people apparently are happy on it. It's just sad. It's really sad that we went from, sometimes I don't even remember how things were before we have all of this stuff. Like, it's hard. Like, a few weeks ago, one of my friends was like, what did we used to do before ChatGPT? I was like, we used to Google the stuff, and just like, but now I'm thinking about how was it look like when we were kids. Like these days, because I'm constantly thinking about everything, about what I read, about what I watch. And I was thinking, how was it like when life was just living without distractions? I mean, there was always distractions, but I mean distractions. I mean what we have nowadays. It was interesting. I remember the first time I turned on a computer. I was really small, and since I was a kid, I learned how to work with computers on my own, kind of a thing. And I remember I never saw it coming this way. Maybe because I was like, I was a kid. I was 4 years old, 5 years old. I don't know. I never thought this is what we're gonna end up be. And I mean, like, I guess this is a part of history that, I don't know, maybe someday we realize what we are doing to ourselves, or maybe not. But I hope at least one of you that is watching this video just, first of all, understand what I said through this whole podcast, because I know I just jumped over stuff and things may not be connected, or my examples weren't really clicking on your mind. But I hope at least one of you tried this. Like, get off the grid. Just you, nothing else. I guess you will be happy about it. Yeah, you will be really happy about it. You will thank yourself for it. Just do more, less sexy stuff, just like, don't want to scroll. Just try to read at least one page of a book, or just pause your music once in a while when you're like going somewhere. Just don't listen to something, or I don't know, just bring yourself outside of this fast food chain of information, and just be you. I guess this is it for this podcast. Take care of yourself, and until the next episode, bye bye.